In this video, we are going to learn about various data types and variables. We will learn how to define a variable and assign values to it. These values are also called objects in Python, and they belong to various types. There are three basic types. First is numeric type, and it is further categorized as integers called int, decimals called floats, and complex numbers. Strings store text values and special characters. We can even store numbers as string objects. Strings always enclose the elements in the pair of single quotes or double quotes. Lastly, booleans store only two values, either true or false. They are mainly associated with comparisons and conditional statement. These objects are stored in the memory and are accessed using variables. A variable can be defined as age is equal to 30 or name equal to Jack. Here age or name are the variables. Age variable holds integer object 30. Name variable holds a string object Jack. In Python, variables are initialized dynamically, which means we can store any data in a variable without mentioning its type. We can use type function to identify the type of the object in a variable. We have seen some basic data types. Now let us look at container objects. They are also called data structures and can hold an arbitrary number of objects. Python provides four built-in container objects, namely list, tuple, set, and dictionary. List encloses the elements in the pair of square bracket and stores them in an indexed fashion. Tuples, they enclose the elements in the pair of round brackets, but they are immutable, which means we cannot modify the elements in a tuple. Set, they enclose the element in the pair of curly brackets, but do not allow duplicates. Dictionary is slightly different. It encloses the element in pair of curly brackets, but store the elements in key value format. Each container object has some exclusive properties and can be preferred depending on the requirement of the application. For example, if you want to store unique elements and remove duplicates, set are the best choice, as they do not allow duplicates. If your data is to be modified or updated, then list is the one, as it is mutable. Data in mutable container can be modified. As opposed to list, tuple does not allow data modifications, as they are immutable. We will discuss the containers in detail in upcoming videos. So in this video, we have seen the basic data types in Python. We have seen how to define a variable and how to assign a value to it. We have seen the use of type function to identify the type of the object stored in the variable. And we had a brief introduction to Python containers. In the next video, we are going to talk about Python operators and see how we can use these operators to operate on our data stored in the variable.